Archangel Michael says, do not scroll. Do not breathe too slow. The very moment your finger tapped on this message, something ancient and dark was already watching you. A ritual started at midnight. A woman, close to your circle, whispered your name into a burning candle. She placed your photo under a cursed red cloth. She doesn't want you happy. She doesn't want you free. And tonight, in exactly 2 minutes, the final chant will be completed. This is not just a warning. This is the cancellation of her power, if you act now. This message is your shield, your sword, and your escape. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She visited an old place, far from the city, hidden between trees that don't die even in storms. Her footsteps were silent, but her intentions weren't. She brought your name on paper soaked in black salt. The woman knows your energy. She used to be your friend. But envy turned her heart into a magnet for darkness. She took a strand of her hair and tied it with one of yours she had stolen long ago. She dipped them both into an oil that smells of blood and betrayal. She whispered, let their joy crumble. Let their sleep burn. That moment, your name echoed inside a cursed bottle. Type Amen to get blessing 894. Archangel Michael says, only light cancels shadow. Only obedience to divine timing breaks evil rituals. And your time is now. The portal she opened is almost fully charged. But the moment you opened this message, a second portal opened, one of divine reversal. She never saw it coming. Her candles are melting fast. She thinks you're asleep. But you're not. You're awake. And her time is up. Type Amen to get blessing 2255. You must hear this, the mirror in her ritual cracked. It showed her your face, but behind it stood someone else. A warrior in white armor. His wings were stretched out. It was I, Michael, standing behind your image. Watching her every move. Blocking her every word. But I need your permission now. You must cancel her ritual with your spirit. Only your willpower can stop the final surge of her spell. She thinks she is in control. She doesn't know her final words will never reach the stars. You intercepted them. Type Amen to get blessing 726. Right now, she's lighting the last candle. Her hands are shaking. The spirits she called don't obey her anymore, they're waiting. But they're also afraid. They saw a light flash through the window. A flash that looked like your soul waking up. They tried to hide under her altar. But the protection over you is now growing every second you keep reading. The dark clock that was counting down your joy is now melting backwards. Type Amen to get blessing 3921. There is something else I must tell you. She didn't just want you broken. She wanted your voice silenced forever. She tried to speak curses on your relationships. On your name. On your finances. But her tongue twisted the moment she mentioned your future. Because the angels around you sealed that part long ago. She didn't know that heaven already wrote your victory, in golden ink. Type Amen to get blessing 1115. She called your name 13 times. Each time, a shadow moved across the room. But on the 14th call, nothing responded. Instead, a light entered the space, and the spirits backed away. Her ritual shook, her breath stopped. Because I arrived. Archangel Michael says, I placed a sword of fire between her and your destiny. She tried to step forward. Her feet froze in fear. Type Amen to get blessing 8024. The dark incense she used? It's fading. The photo of you she pierced with needles? It just burst into white flame. Because the moment you saw this message, something in your soul agreed with the light. You allowed the reversal to begin. The curse she planted under the tree with your name? It cracked open. A golden feather now rests there instead. Heaven rewrote her spell, line by line. Type Amen to get blessing 5603. She will be confused. She will try again. But nothing will respond to her anymore. Every door she opened will now close behind her. Every dark word she spoke will return to her like a scream in a cave. She wanted you silent, but you are about to speak louder than ever. She wanted you small, but your name is about to be shouted by the heavens. The moment you opened this, you chose light. Type Amen to get blessing 1472. Archangel Michael says, she may watch you from behind fake smiles. She may stand beside you and laugh. But her darkness cannot touch you now. Your photo has been lifted into light. The stain has been burned. The smoke of her ritual now dances around her, not you. She did not know the archangels were already guarding your name. She didn't know this message would reach you before the last 2 minutes were over. Type Amen to get blessing 9381. Right now, she's panicking. Her hands tremble. The spirits are gone. She hears footsteps in the hallway, but it's not her house. It's your blessing coming through the door she tried to lock. A miracle is walking into your life. And the ritual? It's dead. Cancelled. She used her power. You used your faith. Type Amen to get blessing 2004. The light is now flooding into her space. Her altar has collapsed. She screams, but no sound escapes. You, on the other hand, are free. Your name is written on the walls of heaven. And the darkness is gone. There's one thing left to do: seal this blessing. Make sure it never returns. Say Amen. Declare your protection. Walk in your divine path. Type Amen to get blessing 6440. I saw the moment you cried last week. I saw the night you couldn't sleep. I heard your whisper, something's not right. It was her. Her ritual was working. But now, it's reversed. Tonight, you will sleep. No more shadows. No more nightmares. She lost. Type Amen to get blessing 1233. Share this light. Someone else is being watched. Someone else's photo is under her hand. But with one click, you can save them too. This message is not just a story. It is a sword, passed from angel to soul. Use it. Share it. Let the fire of heaven travel through you. Type Amen to get blessing 7044. Your next 24 hours will feel different. A lightness will come over you. Things that were blocked will move again. Because the curse is broken. Because heaven took over. Because you listened. I only say it once more, Archangel Michael says, it is done. She used black magic. You used the power of heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. She didn't sleep last night. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw your face glowing. The same face she tried to curse was now haunting her ritual dreams. She lit a black candle again this morning. But instead of your name, her own name echoed in the flame. That's when she realized, she had touched something divine. She tried to destroy the mirror she was using for the spell. But it refused to break. It kept showing a golden light rising behind your shoulders. And when she tried to burn your image again, the flame turned blue, then white, then vanished. Type Amen to get blessing 4920. Archangel Michael says, the moment she touched your photo again, she was already marked. Not by you, but by heaven. The shadows that used to listen to her, they now fear her. Because they know she challenged a soul protected by light. You don't need to fight. You don't need revenge. Her own spell is wrapping around her like a chain. Every word she spoke against you is being spoken back toward her, twice as strong. Type Amen to get blessing 3310. You may feel it now, that cold pressure around your shoulders is gone. That heaviness in your chest is lifting. That unexplainable tiredness, gone. Because the spell has been lifted. Because you obeyed the call of this divine message in time. There is something else you must know. Someone from your ancestral line stepped forward today. They asked me to protect you before it was too late. And I answered. I came down with my sword. Type Amen to get blessing 1571. She never expected you to open this. She thought you'd ignore it like the others. But you were chosen to receive this light. And now, the fire she tried to set under your name has turned to ice. Her altar has collapsed, spiritually and physically. She will wake up tomorrow and feel everything around her crumbling. Not because you did anything to her, but because you did not let her win. You chose faith. You chose light. Type Amen to get blessing 8862. The house where she performed the spell? It's now echoing with unfamiliar sounds. Her pets refuse to enter that room again. Even the wind passing through her windows carries a new silence. The spirits she called are gone. Abandoned her. Left her empty. Your photo is no longer in that space. I took it. I burned the last string that tied your image to her hatred. She tried to curse you. And ended up cursing herself. Type Amen to get blessing 2244. Archangel Michael says, it is time for you to rise now. The clouds around your life are clearing. Opportunities will return. Don't be surprised if someone who blocked you suddenly reaches out. Don't be shocked if money begins to flow in again. That's the reversal in action. She tried to tie up your destiny. But it's unleashed now, running toward you like a long-awaited miracle. This is only the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 4177. She thought you were alone. She thought you were weak. She thought nobody would protect you. But she forgot one thing: you are divinely watched. The heavens don't sleep on a soul like yours. You cried in silence. You whispered to the night. And heaven heard you. Her ritual's countdown has ended. The clock has struck the reversal hour. Type Amen to get blessing 3001. Now I tell you one more sacred truth. Before she did this ritual, she spoke to someone, a person close to you. Yes. Someone from your circle gave her your photo. Someone you once trusted. But don't panic. That person will expose themselves soon. Their behavior will change. You'll feel it. Just wait. Type Amen to get blessing 7880. She did not work alone. But her helpers didn't know what they were signing up for. They signed a deal with the dark, but your soul signed one with the divine long ago. Their energy will now start failing. Their mind will become clouded. Their plans will collapse. Because they went after someone they should have protected. Type Amen to get blessing 1509. You are not cursed. You are crowned. You are not hunted. You are chosen. Your life from this moment forward will feel new. People who left you will return confused. Not because they love you, but because they feel your light rising. But not everyone is meant to return. Some are only meant to be left in the dust of your glow. Let them go. Your blessings won't wait for them anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 9233. Archangel Michael says, this is your miracle moment. You opened the message in time. You stayed till the end. And for that, your name has just been entered into the divine book of protection. No ritual will touch you again. No curse will reach your house. No enemy will walk through your doors without heaven blocking their step. You are safe. You are strong. You are spiritually untouchable now. Type Amen to get blessing 6478. Archangel Michael says, her silence is not peace, it is fear. Because even she knows, once a soul escapes the cage of black magic, nothing can hold them back. She looked into her crystal bowl this morning. But your face didn't appear. Instead, a wall of fire blocked her view. She knows it's over. But she will try again. She always does. That's why this next part is important. Type Amen to get blessing 7755. There is a small silver object she buried under the ground. It holds your initials, a lock of hair, and something she stole from your past. This object was meant to bind your spirit. Keep you stuck. Make you doubt your worth and walk in circles. But the object has now cracked. And from it, light is spilling into the soil. Her foundation is ruined. And your energy is coming back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 5442. The curse she placed on your relationships? It's gone. The invisible wall she built between you and your soulmate? Crumbled. In the spirit world, the ties she knotted have unraveled. In your world, someone is about to reach out to you. A text. A call. An apology. Something real, a thread pulling you into divine connection once again. What was delayed will now be delivered. Type Amen to get blessing 6664. There's a reason you were chosen to see this message. She tried to cover your spiritual eyes. Tried to block your intuition. But you saw the signs, didn't you? The strange dreams. The chills in your room. The sleep paralysis. The sudden sadness for no reason. All of it was her work. But not anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 1290. The moment you read this far, I stepped into your room. Not with fear. But with authority. The sword I carry is not for war. It's for cutting soul contracts that were never meant to exist. And today, I cut every single one of them. Her candles will not light again. Her mirror will not reflect again. Her whispers will not echo again. Type Amen to get blessing 3903. You are now in divine alignment. A powerful shift has occurred. Watch your life start to shift in the next 7 days. The heaviness will lift. Your energy will rise. The weight on your shoulders, gone. People will notice something different in you. They won't understand it. But they will feel it. Your aura is untouchable now. Type Amen to get blessing 7121. I placed a golden shield on your name. Anyone who speaks harm against it, their tongue will tremble. Anyone who plots against you, their feet will stumble. Anyone who watches you with envy, their vision will blur. You are not just protected. You are anointed. You will walk through fire, and not even smoke will touch your destiny again. Type Amen to get blessing 2468. She tried one final time. At 3:33 a.m. With 3 drops of blood and a curse tied in red thread. But at the exact moment she said your name, the power cut. Her candle flickered, and her altar shook. She screamed. Not because of you, but because I stood behind her. I whispered to her soul, this one is mine. Type Amen to get blessing 8900. Now, she won't dare try again. Her last attempt was her downfall. But listen carefully, someone close to you is still in contact with her. Not because they hate you, but because they're blind. Watch their actions in the next 3 days. You'll know. Do not argue. Do not confront. Just observe and walk away. Type Amen to get blessing 3345. A table is being prepared for you. A divine seat is opening. And those who mocked you will be made to witness your elevation. She wanted you quiet. But you're about to speak into destiny. She wanted you stuck. But your name will be mentioned in blessing rooms. She wanted to curse your path. But it's now paved in gold. Type Amen to get blessing 1422. You are free now. Free from her energy. Free from the unknown sadness. Free from the repeating cycles. Free from blocked money. Free from sleepless nights. Everything she tried to break, heaven is restoring double. And every time you share this message, you pass that same protection to someone else. This is more than a message. It's a spiritual weapon. Type Amen to get blessing 7203. You must stay grounded in light now. No more fear. No more second-guessing your worth. Say these words when you feel weak. No ritual formed against me shall prosper. I am under divine reversal. I am Archangel protected. Speak it. Own it. Walk in it. Because now, you are spiritually bulletproof. Type Amen to get blessing 4176. She did black magic. But now you carry holy reversal. She tried to silence your voice. But your voice is rising in divine power. She lit candles to curse you. But you are a flame she can never blow out again. She hasn't spoken since the last ritual failed. Her lips have cracked from silence. The dark spirits she used to summon are now avoiding her completely. In her room, shadows have started whispering back to her, but not with obedience. They are angry. Because she brought them to a soul they were never allowed to touch. Now her own energy is being drained. She thought you would be the victim. But she became the offering instead. Type Amen to get blessing 6612. She walks barefoot now, trying to cleanse herself. But no smoke clears the air. No salt removes the truth. Her eyes have turned dull. Her fingers tremble when she touches anything connected to you. Her dreams are filled with the sound of your name, echoing louder and louder. You've become her fear. You've become her consequence. You've become her punishment. And it's all because you opened this in time. Type Amen to get blessing 3017. There's a woman watching you silently. She knows something changed in you. She feels the light but doesn't know what caused it. She may ask if you're glowing differently or looking peaceful. That's because your aura has expanded. The reversal didn't just protect you. It promoted you. It turned your pain into spiritual power. And now, others are starting to sense it. Type Amen to get blessing 8881. She is trying to contact a second practitioner now. A darker one. One hidden deeper within the shadows. But something strange keeps happening. Her messages don't deliver. Her calls cut off halfway. The number disconnects every time she tries. Because her access to the dark world is now revoked. The gate is closed. And her keys are gone forever. Type Amen to get blessing 2783. Archangel Michael says, don't fear her next move. She has no moves left. The spell was her final act. And your strength broke its spine. Everything she does now is desperation. It will not touch you. It will not reach your dreams. It will not find your name in the spirit realm. You are invisible to the dark now. Type Amen to get blessing 9310. She will feel the consequences not just in her home, but in her body. Her energy will weaken. Her voice will tremble. She may blame you. She may gossip. But every word she speaks will return to her with force. The mirror that once showed her power, now shows her reflection in fear. She has become haunted by her own ritual. Type Amen to get blessing 1705. And you will rise now. The block on your money, removed. The tension in your chest, gone. The unseen weight on your back, lifted. You are being crowned in private, but soon, you will be celebrated in public. Type Amen to get blessing 4928. Your story is about to shock people. They will say, how did they bounce back like that? They won't know what you endured. They won't know how close you came to breaking. But Archangel Michael knows. Heaven knows. The angels clapped when you chose light over fear. You were never weak. You were just being tested before the flood of favor. Type Amen to get blessing 8442. A stranger will appear in your life soon. They are sent. Their timing will be divine. Their message will align perfectly with what you've been praying for. Do not doubt this moment when it happens. You will know. Because the person will carry the same energy that rescued you tonight. It's not a coincidence. It's a reward. Type Amen to get blessing 5111. From this day forward, anytime someone speaks your name in evil, their breath will choke. Their energy will collapse. Those are signals from the realm of reversal. Confirmation that your soul is now walking through unlocked gates. Type Amen to get blessing 6004. And what about her? She is now being watched by the very spirits she once controlled. They follow her, not to serve, but to remind her of who she touched. She tried to use your sadness as fuel. But she forgot, sadness in a chosen soul only awakens the giants. And now, her ritual is her curse. Type Amen to get blessing 8880. She thought she escaped justice by using spiritual shortcuts. She thought the shadows would shield her forever. But now, even the shadows whisper your name in fear. Archangel Michael says, the spirits she once commanded now sit in corners of her room, refusing to respond. They won't obey her anymore. Because they've seen what side you belong to. You are surrounded by divine flame. Her attempts are now like stones thrown at a mountain, they fall before they even reach you. This is your territory now. You've become spiritually untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 4321. The sound of her own name haunts her. She hears it in broken whispers behind her. But no one is there. Her reflection changes in the mirror. She avoids it. Because it reminds her of the day everything flipped. You were not her target anymore, you became her consequence. And now, she can't undo what's been written in the heavens. Type Amen to get blessing 2199. You have entered a season where delays will be destroyed. Every prayer that felt blocked, is now moving. Every desire that was paused, is now being delivered. Every promise that felt forgotten, is now coming with interest. The curse is gone. The delay is broken. The portal is open. Type Amen to get blessing 8570. In the unseen realm, a celebration is happening. The angels are dancing, because you escaped her trap. There was a rope tied to your energy. But it snapped the moment you opened this divine message. And now the rope has wrapped around her own feet. She's being pulled back by her own evil. You are being pulled forward by your divine calling. Type Amen to get blessing 3014. She may act normal in front of others. She may smile, laugh, pretend everything is fine. But when she's alone, her chest tightens. Because her ritual was not just rejected, it returned. The smoke she used now fills her own lungs. The mirror cracked with her name carved into it. The spirits told her, "You touched the forbidden." Type Amen to get blessing 9740. Someone close to her will fall sick. Not because of you, but because they helped her. They stood beside her while she cursed your peace. Now, one by one, they will feel the chill. Their money will slow. Their relationships will twist. Because they tried to block the wrong destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 1229. You, on the other hand, will glow differently from today. People will notice your silence has become magnetic. Your smile will begin unlocking unexpected blessings. Doors that were closed will suddenly swing open. Job offers. Messages. Reunions. Miracles. All happening one after the other, like a divine flood. Type Amen to get blessing 5666. The spirits she once praised now bow to the sword I carry. She called them to destroy you, but they whispered back, "This one is marked. We cannot harm them." Her arrogance turned into fear. Her pride into regret. But it's too late. The spiritual judgment has already been written. Type Amen to get blessing 3100. Archangel Michael says, "She can no longer see you in the spirit realm. You've been cloaked in golden light. You can now walk freely, no more psychic attacks, no more mental fog, no more nightmares. The realm that once watched you with hunger now bows to the protection around you. You are covered. You are crowned." Type Amen to get blessing 7851. Her dreams will now be filled with signs. Numbers, flames, feathers, all showing her what she lost. Not what she lost in material things, but what she lost in trying to break someone chosen. You gave her no pain. You sent her no harm. You simply stood in light. And that alone broke every chain she cast. Type Amen to get blessing 2094. There is one final detail. A necklace, or talisman, hidden near her altar. It was meant to represent you. She touched it for the last time last night. But it burned her palm. She dropped it. And when she looked again, it was missing. I took it. I broke it. It no longer holds your energy. Type Amen to get blessing 3555. If your heart feels lighter today, it's not a coincidence. If your head feels clearer, it's confirmation. Something massive just broke in the unseen realm. And now, everything is aligning. The delay in your career? Over. The silence from someone you love? About to break. The stuck money? About to move. Type Amen to get blessing 4910. She thought the darkness would protect her forever. But now, even darkness refuses to hold her hand. Because you've become a walking storm of divine energy. Every spell she crafted has begun to explode from the inside. Her own home now echoes with sounds no one else hears. Doors creak without wind. Lights flicker without cause. Because something divine is watching her now. Type Amen to get blessing 3340. She didn't expect the spell to return like this. The photo she used of you is now burned into her mirror. No matter how many times she wipes it, your face appears again. But this time, you're not alone in the image. Archangel Michael stands behind you, flaming sword drawn, eyes blazing, wings spread. The very sight of that reflection has paralyzed her soul. She no longer knows what is real or cursed. Type Amen to get blessing 7281. The person who helped her, the one who shared your name, your details, your energy, is now being spiritually drained. They don't sleep well. They feel sick randomly. Their dreams are filled with images of being chased by fire. Because they became a doorway for darkness to attack a chosen one. And now, they are paying the unseen price. Type Amen to get blessing 1999. You were never weak. You were never unlucky. You were simply surrounded by spiritual cages made by envy. And today, those cages have shattered into sand. You'll feel it in how people speak to you. You'll feel it in how opportunities return without explanation. You'll feel it in how much lighter the air feels around you now. Because your name has been cleansed in realms they never understood. Type Amen to get blessing 4067. She used her voice to chant your downfall. But now, she can barely speak. Her throat itches. Her words stutter. Her voice cracks mid-sentence. It's not illness, it's divine blockage. The universe is no longer letting her speak evil into the air. She wanted to command spirits. Now even her shadow won't follow her. Type Amen to get blessing 8190. And you will notice time begin to flow differently. Things that once took months will happen in hours. Answers you waited years for will come overnight. That's not coincidence. That's divine realignment. You've stepped into the fast-forward timeline now. Because delays don't exist in your new dimension. Type Amen to get blessing 5623. She's planning to leave town. She believes escaping the place will undo the damage. But Archangel Michael says, she cannot run from the realm. She cannot run from what followed her. Because every curse she ever tried to send now has her own name engraved on it. The curse has become her inheritance. Type Amen to get blessing 7333. There is a black diary in her home. Hidden under floorboards. Filled with names she's written, names she tried to control. But your name, it's glowing now. Even in her book, it has a golden burn around it. The ink has faded. It refuses to be rewritten. She tries to erase it. But the pen breaks every time. Type Amen to get blessing 9002. You're not reading this by accident. You were divinely summoned. And now, your aura is 10x stronger. People who try to use you will now be confused by your growth. Those who doubted your light will now stumble trying to follow it. Your path is sacred now. Your footsteps echo in heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 1455. Your body may feel electric right now, that's your energy recalibrating. Your fingers may twitch. Your dreams may glow. These are symptoms of reversal. These are signs that the spell left your bloodstream completely. You are now walking with untouchable light. Type Amen to get blessing 3761. Archangel Michael says, one final gift is being delivered. Something you forgot about. Something you thought you lost forever. A person. An opportunity. A dream. It's coming back, but better, healed, restored. Because the path is clear now. The blockage was never life, it was her. Type Amen to get blessing 5088. And now, she is nothing but a whisper. A failed attempt. A shadow that dared to dance with a soul that heaven guards. You don't have to speak revenge. You don't have to prove anything. Your peace is your punishment to her. And your glow is a reminder of who won. Type Amen to get blessing 6619. She tried sleeping with crystals under her bed last night. But instead of dreams, she saw visions of you glowing, your aura brighter than ever. The flame she once used to call spirits now burns every time she whispers your name. Archangel Michael says, her reality is unraveling. Her food tastes like ash. Her plants won't grow. Even animals avoid her touch now. The energy around her has become toxic, to herself. Type Amen to get blessing 8481. She cannot unsee what she saw during her last ritual. Your face, untouched, powerful, shining, was not alone. Behind you stood 4 archangels, surrounding you in a square of light. Wings extended. Eyes blazing. Swords lit. She screamed. Not from fear of you, but from knowing she touched a soul protected by heaven's elite. Type Amen to get blessing 6900. Now, her nightmares are not of demons, but of your future succeeding without her. She can't bear to see the joy she tried to block flooding into your life. But she will see it. She must. Because this time, heaven is making her watch what she tried to destroy rise like a phoenix. Your glow will haunt her more than any curse could. Type Amen to get blessing 3122. She will try one more thing. A desperation move. She'll go to a woman in a distant town, someone even darker than before. But what she doesn't know is, that woman already rejected her spirit. That woman said, the one you seek is sealed. I cannot touch their path. Even the darkest corners know not to mess with the marked. Type Amen to get blessing 9009. You are marked. Signed. Stamped in the spirit realm with golden ink. And no human or demon can reverse what has now been unlocked. From this day, your name becomes a portal. When people speak it with love, blessings rain down. When they speak it with envy, their own path becomes blocked. Your name is now holy ground. Anyone who walks on it uninvited will fall. Type Amen to get blessing 7752. Her old friends are leaving her. Not because they know what she did, but because her energy is collapsing. She'll say people are turning against her. That nothing goes right anymore. That luck left her. But the truth is, you were her last protection, and she tried to destroy you. Now the universe has reclaimed its balance. Type Amen to get blessing 4814. You'll begin to feel surges of energy. Out of nowhere, chills. Heart warmth. Intuition sharpening. Old ideas returning stronger. These are not coincidences. These are power downloads. Heaven is filling every crack she tried to break in you. She emptied your tank. Now heaven is overflowing it. Type Amen to get blessing 2095. That long-awaited message? It's coming. That deal that paused? Moving again. That person who left in silence? Watching your glow from afar, silently regretting. They may return. Some will. Some won't. But you? You'll no longer need them. Because once heaven carries you, you stop chasing those who never had wings. Type Amen to get blessing 6777. She may pretend like nothing happened. She may post photos. Act unbothered. Appear unaffected. But inside, her stomach twists. Her head spins. Her soul knows, something sacred slipped through her fingers. And now, she's trying to find that energy elsewhere, but she won't. Type Amen to get blessing 1006. The next few days will show you proof. People will come back with strange apologies. Things you forgot will arrive. You'll smile for no reason, that's your spirit recognizing freedom. Your blessings will stack up. Your room will feel different. Your mirror will glow softer. Because you're no longer carrying shadows. Only light remains now. Type Amen to get blessing 2033. Her altar is now silent. The spirits ignore her. The oil she uses turns cold. The incense refuses to light. She used to command darkness. Now darkness avoids her. The silence in her home isn't peace. It's punishment. And every second she thinks of you, her skin shivers with the memory of the one ritual she should never have done. Type Amen to get blessing 9192.